You know what the business is. You know what the business is. My 2 cent, just the facts. Mr. 5Gs on this 2 cent Tuesday. On this 2 cent Tuesday. Sometimes you gotta let God just do what he do. God is doing what he do. He gonna do what he do, whether you agree what he do or not. And sometimes people, they kind of be on me when I be saying, I be in groups and I be like, that's just something I say. I talk to God real quick prayer. Do what you do. You ain't got to do too much asking, and we all bug God and asking for every single thing, but a lot of us is bugging him, but you got to let him do what he do. He going to get to you. Trademark means something. Happy New Year. New Year's mean different stuff to different people. You get people in life that New Year's is about sitting back, and it's like climbing a ladder. Either the next year going to be better or worse, so which direction are you going in? You going up or down when you climbing this ladder? I'm like an architect. I am an architect. I don't build buildings. I build people, help people build themselves, starting with myself. And when you build something, the first thing you have to do is you have to go down. You don't build up, you build down. You get that foundation set and you establish that foundation, and you have to call somebody out, the state, the city, whoever that might be. They have to approve the stability of your foundation. Everybody want to go right up, but you got to go down and let things stabilize and come get that approval to build. So you have to wait. The architecture of designs of what it all is. So what do you expect this year when people are making these resolutions? Don't make resolutions, be a resolutions. Don't ask for change, be the change. Like I said, it's about evaluating and measuring yourself. Are you going up or are you going down? So what you want out of your new year? What is it for you? What you trying to get? What you got going on? You gonna get better or you gonna get worse? Better or worse? It's just 2 cent with the G's. I ain't trying to go too much on this 2 cent Tuesday. Hope y'all enjoy the Big Ben show. He no matter what happens, get in and get out, man. We see things and we enjoy things, whether you hate on it or if you don't, you got to respect it. And whether you don't, deep down what the heck it is. Life is like, I look at life like 4 quarters. I look at a lot of stuff like, I analyze things and look at it like sports. 4 quarters. And I say this a lot. I always say what I say. This is one of my emblems. This is the backup one, the third one I got. Life is like the first quarter, second quarter, halftime, third quarter, fourth quarter. When you 0 to 20, that's like you just starting. You're trying to get your rhythm and figure stuff out in life. 0 to 20, you don't really know yourself. People, even though you think you do. Whether it's going good or bad, that's the first quarter of your life. You try to figure yourself out. 20 to 40 is when you should have yourself figured out. You should know some stuff. The brain forms at the age of 25 scientifically, that's what they say. So you ought to have some stuff figured out, and you ought to know what the heck you're doing, or know what you need to do, or know which direction you need to go in life. And if you don't know, that's when you get 40. That's halftime of your life. Figure out and reshape some stuff and go over some game plans, figure out what's working and what's not working. So when you get about 40 or 41, that's when you come back out and you got to have it figured out, and you ought to be blowing life out, running it up, savings and all stuff like that. And if life is blowing you out, that's when you got to go change up some stuff. Because in the fourth quarter of your life, third quarter is from 40 to 60. So when you get about 60 to 80, that's the point in your life where you should be resting up. The great ones, that's retirement age. Should be somewhere rested, like in sports. That's when you blowing somebody out, you on the bench, resting. You're letting the backups go in. You're training and teaching everybody else how to get to where you got to get to in life. So that's what life is about, the 4 quarters. Which quarter are you in? Not physically, but mentally. And then when you get to 80 and over, you in overtime. So you just playing it out. Anything over 80, man, it's a blessing. Let God do what he do. Let's go through life watching what he do. Everything go in life, when you think God ain't getting to you quick enough, you got to tell yourself, and you got to ask God or tell God, because he don't need your permission to be told this, but tell God this. Do what you do. Your only job is to watch him do what he do. This has been my 2 cent, Mr. 5G's. First 2 Cent Tuesday of the year, the deuces. It's going to be whole 2 cent 22. 2 cent at a time. It equate. We're going to talk about the equation of it all because it goes into it. We ain't pi or squaring nothing. We just equating everything in life. Let God do what he do. Build it, build down, to build up. What you're waiting for. 5G's Incorporated. I ain't coming. I'm here. Whether you know it or not. A little bit at a time. Happy New Year. Love on your folks. Love on your family. Don't be scared to block the wrong people and let the wrong people go out and come on back. See what it is. Mr. 5G's. My 2 cent on this 2 Cent Tuesday. I hope you guys have enjoyed for these last 18, 19 years, the Big Ben Show. And let's continue to enjoy the real show. The show that God sits us down and tell us to watch what I do for you. Just keep watching. Book coming soon. All that stuff. I ain't coming. I'm here. Because I ain't never left. Mamba out. And yes, this message is approved by my mother. Mamba out.